and we are back for afternoon tea. Hello
After
everybody,
a
welcome back to
long,
the
long wait.
I know, I'm sort of waiting to see if it's like working.
I know.
Anyway, hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to afternoon tea.
Yeah.
And before we get started, please remember to like and subscribe if you are interested in just two people talking about random things for the next 20 odd minutes.
um, and you're probably wondering what's happened. Where are me and Dan? Um, well, we best explain that because otherwise people might get confused. So basically, we've realised that with Twitch we can stream and put it straight onto YouTube. So we've decided that we'll do afternoon tea for the time being this way because it looks more professional and it's easier. So for the time being and for the future until we get ungrounded, uh, we'll be doing it through this. But it won't just be GTA. We may do Ghost Recon, Forza, but at the moment it's going to be GTA.
I just want to say this, if we do go to like Forza, that'd probably be mainly us doing a Top Gear challenge, something like that. Obviously we'll do Top Gear challenges on GTA, but
Yeah.
at the moment we just want to like do afternoon tea on here because like we can use our voices and talk to each other, and I think it looks slightly more professional than like having Callum put on an iPad and me filming it. It looks kind of scruffy, not gonna lie, because
Yeah, no,
you know when you go on interviews and like first person to me cut you out there, but you know when you like go to like interviews, like you look on sort of online like England Rugby or whatever, so use them as an example, like it actually has their sort of camera on them, and they have it like in sort of different sections on a background thing. Like I want to try and do it like that, but I don't know how to do it. So
yeah.
if you know how to do it, please leave a comment when we upload this to YouTube. Please leave a comment.
Because we want to do it. Like we tried Zoom, but my laptop couldn't record it on Zoom, and
Someone's got a rubbish laptop. I'm joking, I'm sorry. Yeah, anyway.
Should we get on with the show? I think that's the important stuff out of the way, isn't it? Oh, our costumes.
I gotta say, yeah. Our costumes today, we are dressing up as superheroes. Do you want to explain why?
Yeah, well, for those of you that have been watching WandaVision on Disney Plus, it was a final episode today. So to celebrate that, we thought we'd dress up as superheroes. Well, I say superheroes. I'm Impotent Rage, GTA's superhero. Dan is, his attempt at a field agent.
Field agent.
On
like a mission.
Yeah, but that's what he's got. So it's the best we can do.
To be fair, I think I made a mistake there. I think I should have said sword, as it's sword.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Marvel's Agent and Shield. But anyway, let's talk about Marvel's Agent and Shield. I'm in WandaVision. I've been watching Marvel's Agent and Shield.
So we can talk about that as well.
Yeah, because I've started getting into it now. Like the previous Marvel Agent and Shield when I watched, it has like Guardians in. There's like you saw Thor come to London and all that. And that's really cool, right?
I vaguely remember that one.
So yeah, that was a good sort of episode to watch. Also, let's move on to the fact of WandaVision. It was the last episode. I'm so sad.
I know.
What are we gonna do about Friday nights?
But Falcon and Winter Soldier will be in the next couple of weeks, so it's not a huge gap. The last episode, it was good. Wasn't the best, but it didn't need to do anything drastic. It did what it needed to do, and it left two little cliffhangers, as you will, as what's going to happen in phase 4 of the MCU. Because
the only thing I want
to
know at the moment,
wasn't it?
Yeah, the one thing I want to know at the moment is what happened to Vision. Like Wanda, I know, like she sort of last sort of scene, she went off into like, I don't know where she was. Would she say she's back where she's like in her home country?
No, I don't think so. That looks a bit too.
There was two of her. That's the thing. There was like one of her like just casually moving around drinking tea.
Yeah.
She was in the back room like reading at the same time. Like, how is that possible? Was one of them just a projection?
But she created a fake vision, so I'd imagine that sort of thing that she did there. I mean, I have never read any of the comics, so I only know what I've watched, so all the films, and that's 2.5 seasons of Agent Shield at the moment. So I only know
Should we get moving?
that is.
Oh, yeah. Moving just to like make it more.
Yep.
You know.
In terms of what I think is going to happen with the new Vision, I don't know too much character.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, I just thought it's not flashing. Come back to Vision. I'm not
it goes towards
sure.
our.
Oh, it goes to the casino chips. I just leveled up. 113.
Cool. Anyway,
I've lost my thought now. I've lost my vision. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what he's going to do. The only thing I can think of is because his memories have been restored, if you will. He may going back to where he thought Wanda was. That's the only thing that I can think of.
I honestly don't know because they sort of left it in a weird sort of.
He just flew off and then there was no mention of him again. Maybe he's going to attack Sword.
I honestly don't know.
Be interesting
Well,
if he comes into
he has his memory back, unless he's like just confused and he's trying to find answers now.
Maybe he'll be in Falcon and Winter Soldier. Maybe.
I could possibly be, yeah.
Because Sword
may
be running.
Find out.
Sword may be running entire then maybe.
Look at that atrocious park.
Fucking terrible, anyway. I'm looking forward to Falcon and Winter Soldier. From what the trailer, I don't think it's going to be. I mean, I may be wrong here. I don't know if it's going to be. It's got a lot to live up to. Put it that way. WandaVision, for the first original Disney Plus series, it's got a lot riding on it.
I know what you mean.
So it'll be hard to, But WandaVision was good. It tried something different and it paid off.
Right, let's do a bit of our filming in here because I reckon where we're like talking about WandaVision, let's talk about it in a film movie.
Yeah. Oh look, I married my dad. Lovely. You know what? I just thought of a series. That's walking around GTA talking about and spotting the weird ass stuff that you can find. Like tourists.
That's going to be actually quite fun to do.
I think so. Yeah. Might be a little bit ruder, but it's fine.
I want to bring up Marvel's Agent and Shield now because I started getting into that and I'm not going to lie, it's not too bad.
I totally have gotten into it. I'm halfway through season 3.
I know, like you're always watching it, that's the thing.
I haven't watched it today, so that's something.
I've watched it today. The last time I watched it was yesterday. At the moment, I'm currently watching I'm watching them when I do a workout at the moment. So
yeah,
because where it's like the perfect sort of timing for a workout. Like, I've got to watch it. So yeah.
Where you are currently in the series, you don't necessarily you have to pay attention, but it's not something that you have to watch like kind of you can kind of do some at the same time. But when you get a bit further on, I do recommend you kind of sit down and watch it because honestly, halfway through season 1, when it kicks off properly and gets the main story going, it's brilliant, and it only just gets better and better. I mean, season 2 is amazing. The first half of season 2 is awesome. Slightly drags on a bit in halfway near the end of season 2. Season 3, I reached halfway point just about, and that's really good. Character development, I have to say, hands down, it's brilliant. Like, really, really good. I can't fault it for that. Cannot at all.
So I need to currently sort of watch my I need to watch my Marvel Agent Shield. I need to finish it off for the first series. I'll probably end up doing that tomorrow after doing another workout, and I'll get it done. And we'll talk about that more in hopefully the next episode. One thing I've got to sort of mention at the moment. I don't know whether you notice it on your on your superhero outfit. That lightning bolt is in the wrong place.
Yeah, I know, this is GTA, and yeah.
And it's peeling off, as well. Oh well.
Yeah, well, you know, this is what you get with GTA.
I know, the costumes are rubbish, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Your cape is just so small. Like, that's the thing where we're doing afternoon tea now on here. Like, we can
Do wacky
different
costumes.
outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can have a wacky costume day. So please leave in the comment section of like if you're wearing a wacky costume for that day. Send a picture in.
Ideas. And ideas.
Getting the ideas out. So yeah. One thing I want to mention. So I've been playing on the road recently.
But yeah.
Okay, pop off, why don't you? Anyway, yeah, I've been playing on the road recently, and I gotta say, the game does have potential. I think that's if they stick to what they're saying.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, they've stopped the PC version, and I mean, I know you can't compete with Euro Trucker, but
we need a perfect truck game for the Xbox, don't we? Like,
I think Truck Driver's a perfect game.
It is such a good game. It's improved so much recently, and I've got to say, I will do a stream on that on Sunday. So if you are interested in Truck Driver, I'll be continuing on my trucking series, The Truck Driver, on Sunday. So please stay tuned for that. And also, I will do another on the road video tomorrow whilst Callum is doing Truck Driver. So
Or whatever I end up doing.
Yeah, you might actually add Truck Driver to the stream, well, to the channel soon. So
yeah.
Watch out for Callum talking about random things, giving his opinion on there. So that'll be fun to watch. Also, let's go and say cheese for that lady. Woo!
Oh. Hello.
Hello. Do you like her outfit?
Oh wait. Hello.
Hello.
I don't think she's impressed.
I can't move.
Look at that.
Looks
good though.
Let's go back in the car because it is starting to rain.
Why? No, she's taking more pictures.
Anyway, yeah.
We're very famous. I've been taking pictures of her.
I'm
coming down a bit.
already.
Coming down a bit now, isn't it?
Yeah. Who wants to drive me or you?
I'll drive this then. Right then.
So yeah, watch out for Truck Driver on the channel from Callum anytime soon, and me for On the Road. So hopefully we'll do that tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, so that'd be good to do. So look out for that. So you said to me before we started you wanted to talk about something.
Oh yeah.
What the hell? There's
Okay,
a car
this
back
is-
up there just parked.
Is it? I didn't know see that. Oh yeah, they can park around here. It's never been lines, but yeah, that's like atrocious parking. Seriously. Yes, what I'm talking about. I seen an article the other day about our games getting too easy, Um, well, here's the thing. In my opinion, no. I mean, games developers are adding easier modes. Some people complain about it. Yes, die-hard fans of like something like Dark Souls, they will complain about it. Because they every time someone brings up maybe they should add an option in Dark Souls for someone who struggle with it to play it at an easier level. But then you've got the die-hard fans go, oh, well they've got to get good. But here's the thing. Some people play the games and are disabled, so their reaction times are going to be slower. So them getting good won't necessarily help them. So having an easier option, whether it's you take less damage or you're invincible, whatever, it doesn't matter. They should do that with more video games. Yeah, you can kind of say, oh, it's cheating. Well, yes, but some people play video games purely for the story. I'm one of them. You know, I don't want to play a game and get stressed out from it. I want to play a game because I want to play the story. For me, it's like an interactive story. And yeah, with more people that are disabled, that are playing it via Microsoft's amazing adaptive controller that they've done, it's a brilliant way. Yeah, that was one big step for disabled people to be able to play games easier. And I think video game developers need to add options into games to make it easier for people, whether it's skipping QuickTime events or even invincibility, something like that, or completely removing like gear levels or that sort of stuff. You know, little things like that will make it easier for people. And you know, the people that want to play it on hardest difficulty, they can still do that. You don't have to play it on easy. So I don't know why people win when they make something like Dark Souls accessible to people. It's not affecting them. It's just another option to make it easier for people that want to play it on easy. You know, just because you do doesn't mean you should be ridiculed for it. You play it how you want. It's a video game. It's supposed to be fun. If you want to make it challenging and hard for yourself, then that's on you. You shouldn't have to, you know, ridicule people because they play it on an easier difficulty in a cheating manner. You know, I play Saints Row with cheats. You know, I don't get achievements, but I don't care. I play it because I like to have fun on it at the end of the day. So, yeah, doesn't matter. I'd happily take a game that has a super easy mode. Like Fallout 4 and Skyrim, I've played that with plenty of mods that make it easier. Yeah, the game's super easy, but I just rather coast through it at my own pace without having to worry. What do you think about that then?
Having games on easier mode and all that, like
Yeah.
Like yeah, because obviously and all that, like yeah, that is 100% understandable. Because obviously, what if you get into gaming as well? Like you wouldn't go straight to like hard mode, would you? Like you'd have to start on easy. Like you're like working your way up to sort of gaming. You know, if you know what I mean. Like that's understandable. So games getting easier. No, because you have the options. You have the options, don't you? Like,
and there's still
you can make it easy if you have.
Yeah, there's still loads of hardcore, super hard games out there.
Assassin's Creed, you get hard sort of hard moments sometimes, don't you? Like especially when you're like lower sort of power at the moment. Like say for Valhalla, I went into like a higher sort of powered area, and that is quite difficult because you wouldn't stand a chance like against a few hundred power, because that I know what you mean. So yeah,
and yeah, someone, I mean myself, I struggle with I got no feeling in my arms and hands, so for me it's a bit more of a struggle with games sometimes, depending if it's having a flare up. So like I can't have vibration on games anymore. I just can't, because it kind of wakes the nerves up in my hands, and the next thing you know they're like kind of loads of sharp shooting pains going through it. So for me it was a bit weird going from knowing my hands are there then to kind of, it was almost have to relearn how to play. It was really weird. But I've gotten used to it now. sometimes I have
Should
slow reaction
should we
time
pull up?
because it
Should we
just
pull up
is.
somewhere and sort of talk?
Yep, put it here. Oh yeah, it's open as well.
Right. Can I bring us up onto movies now?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So recently I've been watching Lord of the Rings and Hobbit again,
Yep.
and I just want people's opinion. What would you say is the best film franchise out of The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings? What do you prefer? So I'll speak
Good
to you
question.
first, Callum. Like,
Um,
what do you prefer? That's if you've watched it. Have you watched it?
I've watched Lord of the Rings a while ago now. I have to admit. And what I can remember, I absolutely loved. I haven't watched The Hobbit yet. I know people say The Hobbit is terrible compared to Lord of the Rings. But to be
I
fair,
say The Hobbit's more like it's more of a sort of family-based film than Lord of the Rings. Like
yeah,
more
that's what it
adventure.
feels like as well. And to be fair though, when this is funny, I watched the Matrix trilogy. I think last year, I think it was year before. Yeah, year before. And a lot of people said when you get to the third one, don't bother because it's terrible. The funniest thing was I actually preferred the third one out of all of them because I just liked it. And everyone else, oh, it's terrible, it's rubbish, and I don't know. And then there's like me and three other people in this group I mean on Facebook was like, I actually really liked it. I thought it was quite good, but everyone else absolutely hated it. So I generally don't follow what most people say about movies, because I'll give it a watch myself. And I'm going to watch Avatar at the moment. It's on my watch list. I give it a go, but
Avatar's good, but it's just so long that
I tell you something I didn't
I
like. It's going to shock probably quite a few people. Is the Hunger Games.
you didn't like it.
I watched the first one, bar from the last 20 minutes. My God, I was bored. Honestly, I was bored.
Yeah,
It was
there
boring.
was some boring parts to it. But
Boring parts. The entire movie was virtually talking, and it
this
was
is gonna
didn't
sound
seem
weird,
like
but
nothing new.
it reminds me a bit like Twilight. It reminds me it's like aimed for like
Yeah,
a girls' action film.
yeah. Look, don't get me
You
wrong.
know
The
what I
newer
mean?
ones look slightly better, like the ones that are after look more action packed. But I prefer Divergent. Actually, have you ever watched that?
I've watched the first two, and I've got to say, yeah, that's actually quite good.
I need to watch the other two, but I've watched the first one. I love that film. That film was brilliant. But I tried to watch Hunger Games. Oh, it's really good. It's really good. I'm bored. I mean, I should give them another go. I admit I need to give them another go because, taste changes as you get older. But when I watched it, um, got bored of it. Like, the way they described it, just like getting thrown into this forest. They got like 15 minutes or 10 minutes of that I can remember. The rest of it was like walking. I think I'm going to have to rewatch them. Well, I only watched them once, so I'll watch them all and maybe I changed my mind. But from first impressions, I wasn't impressed. Because I'd never read the book, so I had no expectations of what should happen. I went into it blind, but not a good thing when I wasn't impressed. So, but I will give it a go.
One thing I want to mention quickly before we sort of like end afternoon tea. I just want to say I'm not doing as I think I've already said this in one of the videos, but I'm not doing as much fitness things anymore.
Yeah, we said it. Well, yes. The kind of the introductory GTA one we did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but yeah. I'll say an afternoon tea because it is our chat show. I'm not going to do as much fitness things anymore because I feel like if we do sort of gaming, it might get more views, it might be popular because there's so many sort of fitness people out there.
Yeah.
And I've got to train for the army myself, and I can't really change my training at the moment. Also, I am going to be doing a half marathon at the end of the year. Thought I'd let everyone know.
Ooh. Might potentially have some ideas on the run up to that maybe.
No, I might. One thing I might start doing is like a little sort of. Obviously, it'll be related to videos, but I'm not going to do like sort of the fitness sort of classes thing, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
So I might do like a lot of sort of what I do for my training and all that. Like I might sort of film
And
me running and
hopefully we can meet up and film that. Because I don't know if I mentioned this, but I find the entire concept of like filming something fascinating. So when we started this, the first thing I said I want to do is not create content, but help film. But of course, I haven't had a chance to do that yet because of the pandemic. So I'm hoping when we can get to meet up again, that would be really good. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Like yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to doing. It's filming things properly.
that will be God the day we can meet up again and hopefully we can get a lot of sort of content done for the channel. Really sort of
Yeah, definitely.
get it sort of moving. I have got a small sort of details about patch number 2 coming out to the Xbox on the road, by the way. But, I forgot to mention this. I did mention it on the gameplay video I did, but I thought I'd mention it again. So patch number 2 from Aerosoft has been submitted to Microsoft and Sony. So within the next couple of, well, as if it doesn't get sent back to Microsoft again like it did from the last one. This is gonna bring out sort of more features, but they did lower the textures in the last patch, and that's what you may have noticed. So the reasoning for that is when they put mirrors on there, it doesn't sort of lag, because that's one of the reasons. Like that's sort of to bring out the mirrors in a way. So if that makes sense. So patch number 2 will be out very shortly. It has been submitted, so if you are waiting for that, I thought I'd sort of keep you updated.
How many patches are they going to do before they forget about it?
Probably another one, and that's it. They probably bring out the.
Are they going to make that? Also, are they going to make the graphics even worse? You're running in 140p. Sorry, guys, that's what we had to do. You look like a potato. My potato could run this better, honestly.
Probably, yeah.
Game Boy has better graphics.
That was the best comment we saw on the Microsoft store. So, what's fun. So yeah. Anyway, is there anything else you'd like to add for tonight's episode before we say goodnight?
Yeah, if you have any ideas on cool ways of filming in games, leave us a comment. We're open to suggestions on cool things to do on the channel. So yeah, any ideas, happily take them on board and see if we can do them or not.
Yeah, definitely. 100% agree. So if you want to see anything, leave a comment in the section, and yeah. So hope you enjoyed today's video. Well, actually, to be fair, we were sort of getting the hang of things. Like today was like sort of experimenting, see where we could like film it and all. But if you want to like give us more ideas of where we can sort of film, how to make it look better, please leave a comment, because that'd be awesome. So yeah, hopefully the next time we sort of find a place where we can film it and stick to it, because it looks quite better. And what we can do now, doing challenges and afternoon tea. So yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
In our chat shows now, we'll do a few sort of challenges, because I see Callum is eager to get away where he thinks he's a superhero, he can fly now, but I totally went to fail.
That failed big time, didn't it? I don't really stand on the ledge, but that didn't work. I'm alright, I'm alive. Just let everyone know I am okay. Everything's fine.
Let's give a little wave. Let's give a little wave and end the show there. Right, hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll see you next time. I'll see Callum in hospital.
Bye everybody. I'm fine.
Bye. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
And again, please remember to like and subscribe.